Oh, I fixed my bells.
Mr. IC3. How are you?
Oh, how you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I fixed my bells because the bells were coming apart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I fixed the bells. So this is a wake-up call. Speaker's Corner wake-up call. Remember this sound. Wake up! Yeah, so that's my bells.
Mr. IC3, it's always good to see you in the morning.
And you MistaRax as well.
Oh,
early. We're the first two here.
The early birds, man.
Yeah, the early
Actually,
birds.
Mr. IC3 was here before me. Jeez.
Oh yes, I beat you this morning. That's right.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we just had a little interesting talk off camera about
Yes.
the state of the place. Here, Speaker's Corner, the good and the bad.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I think it's changed over the years. I think you said you've only been coming here about a year or so.
Just under, I think. About 7-8
so
months.
I've been coming here for quite a few years, but I think the tone has changed, and I'm not saying whether it's good or it's bad, but I think the energy is a lot stronger, and I think also that more people are starting to express themselves. Before you had your specialist speakers for many years, but now there's a new, the specialists are still around, but there's kind of a younger group, a younger crowd who might be a bit more wild, but but they're here and they're expressing themselves, and I just think it's good. I think it's all good. The police are doing a good job, keeping it regulated, but it's all about free speech, and maintaining that free speech is a tricky job, but it has to be done, and this is a place, and I think this is a place that will set the trend in politics and economics, and even in the House of, this is the real House of Parliament here.
This is the experiment where they practice everything.
That's right. This is the place.
This is where they refine their techniques.
That's right. So I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it's spilled out onto online stuff, and it's just all over the place at the moment. Speaker's Corner. It's like the greatest show on earth. I penned it. It's the greatest show on earth.
Show on earth.
Speaker's Corner.
I think I can agree with you actually, because I think it's become like a fountain, and the power is just starting to flow into other areas and other areas of politics. And some of the speakers here I'm seeing on TV and in different places, all around the West End, all around the Houses of Parliament. So they're all, it seems like Speaker's Corner is not enough, but it is really, because I was reading that it's open 7 days a week and 24 hours, so it's 24/7.
Wow. So
it's just not limited to just Sunday. So it's for us to use it and to make use of the time and the freedom.
And what about the negative side of what's going on in this part lately?
Well, what would you say is negative? What is negative?
Opposite to positive.
Yeah, but when you say, what incidents would you say are negative?
No, I wouldn't say incidents. I mean, just the whole flavour of the place.
Well, it's just people.
Yeah.
The people that express themselves. So
it's just real life, isn't it? It's people have ups and downs.
That's right. So every day you wake up, sometimes you're in a good mood, sometimes you're in a bad mood, but it's you, isn't it? If you took some drugs or certain things to stop certain parts of your expressions, certain parts of your emotions coming out, then I'd say that's a negative.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say negative, I just say.
And what about the therapeutical values?
One second. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted to listen to you.
Oh right, okay, yeah. This is Speaker's Corner.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
Yes.
Oh right, okay. So you've come for to listen to the speakers. Okay. Well, you're very early. We're very early.
Oh yeah.
but you're welcome. We're just having a conversation about how Speakers Corner has changed and developed over the years. And where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
Oh, you're from South Korea?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we're just talking about the Speakers Corner in general, but when I usually speak on the subject of identity politics. Yeah, so this is the... So here in the UK, United Kingdom, we have I don't think you have this in Korea, South Korea.
Yes.
Yeah, but we have race and ethnicity as defined. That's right. That's
so
right.
I'm in IC3.
No. Because the word Asian, usually when the Americans use it, it means the East and the Far East.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so they say Asian. But over here, Asian, they refer mainly to India. And then the Far East, they say Oriental.
Oriental Asian.
That's right. So you'd be Oriental Asian.
Not Asian, but Oriental Asian.
Oriental. That's right. That's right. So. So these are the state codes that they use here, and you see O for Oriental, and A for Asian, but Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, other Asian.
Yes.
And these are the codes. So these are the self-defined ethnicity codes. So. And ethnicity is a subdivision of a race. That's how it works. And these are the races. Okay.
So is it the rank of races or?
Well that it's a big question.
Yeah.
That's what we hear. That's what I'm here discussing. See, I can't say. To me, you see, you got white Northern European as one.
Yes.
And then the numbers go down. Yes. So that's the question. Is it rank?
Yeah.
See, so I can't say it is a rank.
Yes. Because
I'd have to be a member of the police or a member of the state or a member of the government to say what it is. So we come here and we discuss, look at these things and we think, what do we think these mean? So people ask questions like you've just asked. Is this a rank? And if it is a rank, why is there a ranking? Is it fair?
I don't think so.
Oh, right. Yeah. So that's the whole point of the discussion. We discuss these things. But these are above what what ordinary people would have. These are the state. So they're not going to come here and discuss with us why they have this. So we can only just guess. You know. But I suspect it has a tone of rank, doesn't it? Because if you come first place in a race, and you come second place, and you come third place, that's ranked. That's rank in the Olympics, isn't it?
Well, what about the colours? Look at the colours.
Well, I put the colours in, but the data is hard data.
Right.
Because if you look at they have what you call a freedom of information request. So if you write to the government and ask them for this data, then they'll send it to you.
Is it official data?
That's right. But it just comes in black and white paper. So because I'm speaking to different people on the subject, I add colours to make it clearer. But when you yes, but you see, it says here white Northern European, so I just put white there. Then it says dark. Well, it can't be as dark as black. Yeah, but so this is clear. White is clear. Yeah. Black is clear.
Yes.
When they say Chinese, I put is yellow because over the years, when you watch some of the films, they always say the Chinese people are yellow. Have you ever heard that, or you might not have heard such things?
I don't mind it. Yeah, I know we are called yellow people.
Oh right, you know exactly. Yeah. So everybody's heard of the white, black, and the yellow.
Yeah.
But nobody's put any colour for the Arabs or mixed race. Nobody's put any colours for the Asian, and nobody's put any colours for the dark South Europeans. So we have these colours, and you've heard about these colours, even as far as South Korea, where you're from.
Yeah.
You've heard of the white, black, and the yellow.
Yeah, right.
But not of any of the others. So I thought, okay, let's fill in the gaps. And then sit and look at the charts and see what we get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where's South Korean? I cannot see.
Oh right. Okay. So
it's
these are the ethnicity codes, the full set that they use for the census, and the census in the UK is coming up in 2021. The American census is coming up 2020. So here they have the breakdown of Chinese 6.
Yes.
But for some strange reason, they've got here, look. Korea.
And Korean. Yeah.
Yes. So they put Japanese and Korean people
Other race.
as other.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why do you think they would have done that? So they put Chinese over here.
Is it
Chinese race? But they put Japanese and Korean over here, and these are the codes.
Okay. OKOR.
Yeah. So why do you think they did that?
I have no idea why they separate Korean and Japanese
from Chinese.
Because I think we are yellow people, so-called yellow people.
Okay.
Yeah. But why am I other race? It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yes. So I've been looking at this, and I've spoken to some Chinese people, and I've spoken to Korean people before, and Japanese people, and actually a few years ago, maybe about a year ago, a Japanese lady came over, and I showed her this, and you know what she said to me? She said that she sees the Japanese as not from the Chinese, but from the Indonesian.
Oh.
Yeah. So she says she's proud to be of Indonesian blood, even though Japan is quite near to China.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So somehow, because Indonesian is here. Look, a Polynesian.
Yeah.
An other ethnic group, but she was kind of hints to me that the Japanese are mainly from the Polynesian.
Yeah,
they're from they as if those people used to float about from island to island on boats and fishing. The Polynesian people, as far as I understand, and then the Japanese come from those people. That was the impression she was giving me, rather than from China.
Oh yes.
So she says this is correct. She believes it to be correct.
Oh, but
yes.
she didn't give you an opinion of Korean people, because Korean people and Chinese people are having same origin, in my opinion. What I've learned from my teachers.
Okay.
When I was in school was like that. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
well, so there's a challenge there. Do the Koreans share the same blood roots as the Japanese? It would appear to be, because this is government information.
Oh.
So the government would have more information, would know more than we would know as ordinary people. So they must have put this here for a reason.
Yeah.
And they obviously, it's government, so the state has access to all the top universities and all the top specialists and so on. And if they put this here, so it seems that the Japanese and the Koreans, they share the same blood as the Polynesian people. So where did you hear, or why did you think that the Koreans come from the Chinese? What made you? Who told you that?
Oh, not come from China, but I don't know, but the blood group in my
the blood group.
Yeah, the blood group. I don't know really well, but I as well have heard that Japanese people are come from other continents.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that. But
okay.
I cannot remember exactly
where.
Yeah, where it was, but yeah, Korean people and Chinese people have a lot in common. Yeah.
Oh, do Korean people have more in common with Chinese than they have with Japanese?
Yes, right.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I've learned from school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.